Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, just welcome. Clearly, I'm in a car, specifically a minivan, and that is because in about 3 months, this is going to be my home. I plan on doing van life, which is crazy. I specifically chose a minivan because it's just me going, and I thought it was a perfect amount of space for me. I just want like a bed here and then like some storage kind of over there. And I went with this 2002 Toyota Sienna. Toyota Siennas or a Honda Odyssey, those are just super reliable. A lot of people that do minivan life go with those two models because they last a while. Let me show you like the front here. This is my view as the driver. First thing to note is that there's no center console and the shifts, like the gear shifts, aren't here. It's actually this thing. There's a lot of room up here. This is also super small. This seat is staying. It also seems to have an ashtray and the little cigarette lighter. As an aux, I don't really know how this is gonna work. What's great is the AC works really well. When I was driving it, it was perfect. Moving to the back seat, there's 2 rows of seats. I'm gonna be getting rid of those. The trunk does not dip down like I see with the newer models. This will be like the door I get in and out of the van with. So you just click that. Here she is. So yeah, this is my van. I'm actually going on a little trip tomorrow, and when I get back, that's when we'll start converting it. So I just got home from LA yesterday. I don't know, I just wanted to see how easy it was to take out the seats in the car, and it's honestly pretty easy. So I just took out the back seats, and now I'm taking out the middle seats, and I think I just did it, like with the first one. There were just these levers, so I just lifted one, lifted the other, and then just dragged the seat out. And now they're all out. Now that the seats are out, I just want to get the interior clean before I start any building. Today, I'm going to start with cleaning the walls. Can't really see it, but it feels gross. So let's get started. The last time I talked to you guys, it was July 19th, and on that day I was just cleaning the interior with soap and water. Since then, I finished cleaning the interior with a detailer and protectant. I also fixed the visor, like the fabric, because it was kind of loose, and just kind of put pins in. I also vacuumed the car and just got the carpet cleaned. The interior is all good, so stage 1 of, removing the seats, cleaning the car is complete. Next is stage 2, where I will be working on the floor. So the floor is going to be the base for, I'm gonna have a bed, cabinets. My friend, his dad, and his uncle helped me install the floor. I'm very, very grateful for their help because I do not have those tools at home or just those skills at all. It is rough around the edges and, there's these tape marks, but it works. The goal is just to get it looking nicer because it is going to be my home. I'm going to be looking at this every day. The first step to doing that is staining the wood. So I'm gonna, make it a nicer color. Let's get started. painted all of it. I will let it dry overnight. I'm gonna leave everything open for now. Yeah, I'll continue this tomorrow. So it's the next day. It all seems dry. So it looks like they're very different colors, right? Like one piece is much darker than the other, but maybe it's just because that's in the shade right now and this is in the sunlight, because now looking at this, it's not that bad, like not that different. I was going to stain this front piece of wood because it looked much lighter, but I think I'll just go ahead and put a top coat over both pieces. Hello, Figaro. Just finished the first coat. Okay, it's been about 40 minutes since I finished. This all took over an hour, so this has been sitting here for at least an hour. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and continue with my work. Second coat. And it is the next day. I was actually going to do one more coat, but it looks nice. It looks glossy. Both pieces of wood look like they're a similar color. And now I'm just gonna let it sit over this weekend, Labor Day weekend. I'm gonna go to a music festival. And then when I come back next week, I will put some finishing touches to make it all look nicer, like those little wood pieces and the duct tape. So I ended up getting this duct tape. It's kind of like a wooden material looking thing. It's actually tape, but it looks like wood. It is lighter than I expected, but I think that looks much better than the black duct tape that was there before. The floor isn't perfect, but it's finished. So it is time for the next stage of the van build process, the one that I'm most nervous for. It is time to build the bed. I'm kind of doing a custom shape just to maximize the space in the van. I got started just now. I cut some pieces to make the first layer of the bed. So now I'm gonna screw that in and just continue on with the build. I did my first screw and now I just have a bunch more to go. So I screwed in the base layer. Some of the wood split. I'm not an expert. This is like my first time ever building anything, so I'm happy with how it came out so far. Everything's just bolted in, not gonna move as you can see. Next thing I have to do is put the supports, I guess. But I have to cut my wood first before I do that. I cut all the posts, the vertical posts for the bed frame. And now I'm just gonna sand them so they're all on the same level. So now I'm conflicted on what to do because these pieces are not super even. Sanding's gonna take a while. Home Depot doesn't do cuts below 12 inches and I need these to be 6. I have to think. Change of plans. I do have some extra wood blocks. I'm gonna buy some more and I'm gonna have my friend who helped me with the floor help me cut these straight pieces. It is a rainy Saturday, but before I build the bed, I'm actually going to screw in the cabinet. If you see right here, it looks like a very tight space. Like, how am I gonna get these out, like these boxes out? But it, like, you know, it comes out all the way to the bed. So there's a lot of space, luckily. You might have also seen some holes when I tried drilling it in a few days ago, and that didn't work because the screws I had were not long enough, but I got the screws I need. So we're gonna do it. It is all screwed in. It's like messy, but I did it. Getting my friend Josh, shout out Josh, to help me was well worth it. Now I have all of my little wooden blocks over there, and I'm gonna start screwing them in. posts in for about 2 hours now. It's difficult. I keep like destroying the screws. Like, this is just an example. Basically that happens because like the bit I'm using is either too big or too small. But I use one size and I use like the size below it, like, and they both just keep doing that to the screws. The posts that I've been screwing in have been great. They are sturdy, and I think just putting like that next like top layer is gonna make it all sturdier. I've been looking so rough today, but after working on the bed frame for 2 hours, I got tired. I have moved on to cutting my mattress. Finished up all the posts. Now I'm screwing in the top layer. This one's already screwed in. This one I'm about to screw in. So I think I'll finish the bed today, guys. Oh my god. The bed is done. I am exhausted. Oh my god, look. So it's not perfect, obviously, but it's done. It's done. And it works. Yeah. It definitely works. Ah, I cannot. This isn't even my bed. I'm in my van. As you can see, the mattress is here. Cooler is there. I brought some stuff in here with me just to start putting in. Clothes are fitting under the bed easily. I have these fairy lights I want to put like around the top. Look how cute it looks. Ah! Oh my goodness. It doesn't go over the trunk. It ends here too. And it ends there. But it's so cute. And when it's like, you know, nighttime, it gives me like a little bit of light. Another day of putting things in the car. So I got this 7-gallon water jug. And this is pretty cool. So there's actually this tap inside and I can unscrew it and put it on the other side. So it kind of becomes a little spigot thing. So I can, you know, clean, wash dishes, easily fill water bottles, stuff like that. I put all the baskets in the cabinet storage, so this is just like cleaning and random stuff. This is my bathroom stuff, you know, toiletries. This is cooking, and then this in here is all like office kind of stuff and technology. So I put hooks up on the side because I thought I would use these bungee cords to kind of hold it in like that. But it kind of like was too stretchy. I thought it would move too much. So instead I'm gonna kind of go with this method and see if that works out. And these I'm not too worried about because they'll move, but you know, it won't fall. These will fall, so more worried about those. But big thing, these window covers that I made using Reflectix, fabric, and duct tape. They're not 100% done. I need more fabric, and I need to figure out the Velcro situation. I have a comforter now and a blanket. I have a shoe basket there. As you can see, I also added my pillows. I'm actually headed up to Niagara Falls this weekend, and I'll be vlogging that, so yeah, it actually should be up by now. So if you want to check that out, that video is up. So yeah, this weekend is gonna just be a test of how everything is working out in the van. Not everything's like 100% done. It is mostly done though. And then when I get back from this weekend trip, I will be, you know, making my final adjustments. 12 days later, 13 days later, not even 2 weeks, I'm heading out full time. The test run went well. The Niagara Falls trip went, you know, nice. I cooked outside for the first time. I just heated up some soup. So yeah, I was able to do that, no problems. I slept in the van again, great. Some mechanical issues came up, things I knew about, but I got those fixed this week and now the van should be all good to go. So yeah, I leave for van life in 4 days. Basically ready, just gonna, you know, put the last things I need to put in the van, buy some last minute things I need to get. I know this was a pretty disorganized video, but I was just going through the process. I really didn't know how it was going to turn out. I was learning things along the way. If you watch it all, thanks for sticking with me and, you know, seeing this whole idea come to life. I would like to film a tour in the future just to go into the specifics of things for those of you that are interested, so yeah, I want to do that once I'm more settled in. But in the meantime, I will be posting a video every Wednesday, so make sure to subscribe so you can stay updated on where me and this van are going. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.